A simple ritual for the winter solstice from a Celtic witch. At sunset on the 21st, light a candle and whisper one thing you're ready to release with the dying light. Say a thank you and then blow out the candle, saying goodbye to all that you're ready to let go of. Then, just like the sun is reborn, relight your candle and set a new intention. Invite back in the light, a celebration of both light and dark.
Follow along as I set up a Yule altar that feels like winter itself. After adding back all my usual altar items, I added dried orange to honor the resting sun, a candle for the longest night, evergreens for resilience and as a reminder that life endures, pine cones for quiet growth waiting beneath the surface, cranberries for resilience and protection, salt sprinkled like fresh snow, my grandmother's pastry brush to honor the mothers in my lineage, spices for warmth and protection, a bell to mark the solstice, a wish for returning light, and a small teacup with black tea as an offering for my ancestors.
Sometimes seeing is believing, and sometimes the most real things in the world are the things we can't see.
Welcome back to my 12 Days of Yule post, and today we've got another favourite, a pine cone petition. Pine cones represent new life, growth, prosperity, fertility and rebirth, and this is one of my favourite simple rituals for the winter solstice. All you need to do is write down your intentions, wishes, manifestations for the new year on little scraps of paper, fold them towards you and place in the scales of the pine cone. Then burn on either the winter solstice or New Year's Day. Throw it into a fire or use a cauldron and celebrate the returning light with some fire magic.
God rest you, merry pagan folk, let nothing you dismay. Remember that the sun returns upon the solstice day. The growing dark is ending now, and spring is on its way. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh.
year we're celebrating Witchmas, the changing of the seasons that comes with the solstice. Because solstice is about celebrating the longest night of the year, the time when the sun starts to make its return. And the tradition of lighting candles in your window, or making them, represents keeping a little bit of the sun's warmth alive while she's finding her way home. Lighting a little flame guides her on her journey. So light your candle, cuddle up, and don't rush her. She's already on her way.
It has been 4 years since my first 12 Days of Yule post, and this year we are bringing it back. This is where I share ritual ideas, decorations, and a little bit of information about Yule and how to celebrate it. So if you're new to this, a solitary witch, or want some ideas for family, then follow along and pause to read some information about Yule to get us started.
God rest you, merry pagan folk, let nothing you dismay. Remember that the sun returns upon the solstice day. The growing dark is ending now, and spring is on its way. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, God rest you, merry pagan folk, let nothing you dismay. Remember that the sun returns upon the solstice day. The growing dark is ending now, and spring is on its way. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. God's rest ye merry pagan folk, let nothing you dismay. Remember that the sun returns upon the solstice day. The growing dark is ending now, and spring is on its way. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
Let's talk about the winter solstice. This year, the solstice takes place on December 21st, the shortest day of the year, meaning we have the least hours of sunlight. Solstices and the equinoxes, I think of them like the Earth's holidays, are not holidays that humans made up, are like the opposite of like Hallmark holidays. Solstices, the equinoxes, have to do with the passing of time, the actual relationship of the earth and the sun, which creates the seasons, which means that we feel the solstice in our bodies. Our brains are very hyper attuned to light, depending on where you live or depending on just your own sensitivities of your body. You may be more or less sensitive to the shift of seasons. It's something that's undeniably happening around us and within. Symbolically, the winter solstice is about going inward. This edge where we are entering deeper into darkness, into the quiet of winter. It's a time to conserve energy, just like all living things start out as a seed growing in darkness. It's a time to be very patient and nurturing with the seeds, the beginnings want to grow within yourself, within your life. I always get asked what kinds of rituals are good for the solstice or for this time. I personally do not like to prescribe rituals. Rituals can be anything, and what's important is the intention you're bringing to the ritual and the quality of presence. You can light candles, meditate, journal, you can do all of the ritual things, but if you're distracted, that's going to take away the potency of that ritual. And if you're not clear on your intention, it's also not going to be as meaningful. So when you think about your winter solstice ritual, I want you to think about what is fun for you and also what feels like a meaningful offering for you to give to the altar of your life. What is the point of a ritual? It's for you to make an intention real through your actions, through your presence. Because we are entering this winter time, you might think about how you can bring light, warmth, fire into your ritual in some way. Right, babes? Enjoy this solstice energy. More to be said about the astrology of winter 2026.
Unwillingly mine. Fate up against your will, through the thick and thin. He will wait until you give yourself to him.
Life does not. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bruh.
This song is vivacious. I like the beat. Boy, this pussy talk English.
Good day, I'm Bob the Necromancer, and today we're doing an unboxing.